There's nothing quite like a delicious meatball, is there? The aroma, the texture, the burst of flavors with every bite, it's a culinary delight that brings joy to any meal. Imagine sinking your teeth into a tender, flavorful meatball, bursting with herbs and spices. Each bite is a symphony of taste, with the perfect balance of savory meat and aromatic seasonings. Homemade meatballs are simply the best. There's something special about creating them in your own kitchen, knowing exactly what goes into each one. They're perfect for a family dinner, a casual get-together with friends, or even a special occasion. Whether served with pasta, in a sub, or on their own, meatballs are always a hit. The best part? Making them is easier than you think. With just a few simple ingredients and some basic steps, you can create a dish that will impress everyone. In this essay, we'll walk through the process of making classic meatballs from scratch. From mixing the ingredients to rolling the perfect ball, and finally cooking them to perfection. I promise it's a fun and rewarding experience. There's a certain joy in crafting something delicious with your own hands, and the satisfaction of seeing others enjoy your creation is unmatched. So, put on your apron, gather your ingredients, and let's get cooking. With a little effort and a lot of love, you'll be making meatballs that are sure to become a family favorite. Before we begin, let's gather our ingredients. This is the most crucial step to ensure everything goes smoothly when we start cooking. For this recipe, you will need a variety of fresh and flavorful ingredients to make the perfect meatballs. First, we have ground beef. I like to use a mix of 80% lean and 20% fat. This combination provides the right balance of flavor and moisture, ensuring your meatballs are juicy and delicious. Next, we have breadcrumbs. These are essential for binding the meatballs together and keeping them tender. You can use store-bought or make your own by toasting and grinding some bread. Milk is another key ingredient. It's used to soften the breadcrumbs, which helps in creating a moist texture. Simply pour the milk over the breadcrumbs and let it soak for a few minutes. Eggs are also crucial as they act as a binder, holding all the ingredients together. Make sure to use fresh eggs for the best results. Parmesan cheese is a must-have. It adds a rich, savory flavor that elevates the taste of the meatballs. Grate it fresh for the best flavor. Garlic is essential for that classic meatball flavor. Fresh garlic cloves, finely chopped, will give your meatballs a wonderful aroma and taste. Fresh parsley is another ingredient that adds a lovely aroma and taste. Chop it finely and mix it into the meatball mixture for a burst of freshness. Don't forget the salt and pepper. These basic seasonings are essential to bring out the flavors of all the other ingredients. Season to taste, but be careful not to overdo it. Once you have all your ingredients prepped and ready, it's time for the fun part, making the meatball mixture. Take a moment to appreciate the vibrant colors and fresh scents of your ingredients. This is where the magic begins, as we combine everything to create delicious homemade meatballs. Now let's make some meatballs. First, preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. In a large bowl, combine the ground beef, breadcrumbs, milk, eggs, Parmesan cheese, minced garlic, chopped parsley, salt and pepper. Using your hands, gently mix everything together until just combined. Be careful not to overmix, as this can make the meatballs tough. Once the mixture is ready, it's time to shape them. Section 4. Customizing your creations. This is where the magic happens in your kitchen. Here's where you can get creative. The beauty of making your own meatballs is that you can tailor them to your taste. Using a spoon or your hands, scoop out about 2 tablespoons of the meatball mixture. This is the perfect size for even cooking. Roll it between your palms to form a smooth ball. This helps ensure that the meatballs cook evenly and hold their shape. Place the meatballs on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. This prevents them from sticking and makes cleanup a breeze. Want to add a little extra flavor? Don't be afraid to experiment with different spices and herbs. Try mixing in some finely diced onions. They add a wonderful sweetness and texture to the meatballs. Or how about some red bell peppers? They bring a vibrant color and a slight crunch. For a spicy kick, add a pinch of red pepper flakes. The possibilities are endless. You can also try adding garlic, cheese, or even some chopped herbs like parsley or basil. The key is to make it your own and have fun with the process. Happy cooking! Section 5. Serving your delicious meatballs. Pop the baking sheet into the preheated oven and bake for about 20 to 25 minutes, or until the meatballs are cooked through and golden brown. While the meatballs are baking, you can start thinking about how you want to serve them. Meatballs are incredibly versatile. You can serve them with your favorite pasta and marinara sauce, pile them onto hoagie rolls for delicious meatball subs, or even enjoy them on their own as appetizers. Section 6. The satisfaction of homemade goodness. And there you have it, a batch of homemade meatballs that will have everyone asking for seconds. Making meatballs from scratch is easier than you think, and the results are so much more flavorful than anything you can buy at the store. So, gather your loved ones, put on some music, and enjoy the process of creating something delicious together. Happy cooking!